Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by Hactl. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
UPS is retiring its MD-11F fleet, and Lufthansa Cargo just added 2 new destinations. But the real question is, how did 60 show-jumping horses make it from Europe to Hong Kong in a single flight? And which team reigned supreme at Hactl's international forklift and pallet safety competition? Stay with us as we bring you this week's top stories from the world of air cargo. I am Nikita Sebastian and you are watching Cargo Shots presented by Hactl. UPS has retired its MD-11F fleet and announced plans to cut up to 30,000 more operational roles as it pivots towards a leaner, higher-yield network. The move follows fourth quarter 2025 revenues of $24.5 billion and operating profit of $2.6 billion, with full-year revenues reaching $88.7 billion. The carrier is advancing its Amazon glide down, cutting down by 1 million parcels per day in 2025 and planning another million-piece reduction in 2026. The quarter included $238 million in charges, largely tied to the MD-11F write-offs and transformation costs. US domestic revenue fell 3.2% on lower volumes, though yield improved, while international revenue rose 2.5%. Looking ahead, UPS forecasts 2026 revenue of about $89.7 billion and an adjusted operating margin of roughly 9.6% as it continues reshaping its network for profitability. While UPS has completed the retirement of its MD-11F fleet, FedEx is moving in the opposite direction. FedEx stated it is working with Boeing and the US Federal Aviation Administration to return its MD-11F freighters to service by May 31. After grounding the aircraft following a fatal crash involving a UPS-operated MD-11F in November 2025. DHL Aviation has added 2 dedicated Boeing 737-400 aircraft to its Lagos operations, strengthening air cargo capacity across West Africa. The freighters will support sectors including e-commerce, perishables, energy, life sciences, and healthcare, improving transit times and connectivity on key Africa-Europe and Africa-Asia trade lanes. In a parallel move to strengthen its global logistics footprint, DHL Supply Chain has renewed and expanded its contract with Airbus, managing close to 350,000 shipments annually across around 20 sites worldwide. Operations will be coordinated from Toulouse and Valencia, covering multi-modal flows, aircraft on-ground support, and outbound spare parts logistics. DHL said both developments reflect its focus on network resilience and digitalization, with transport management systems, control towers, and AI-driven tools supporting visibility, route optimization, and lower emissions, as the group positions itself to support rising regional trade and complex global manufacturing networks. Lufthansa Cargo is expanding its short and medium-haul network with 2 new destinations, Rome and Algiers. Starting February 2026, weekly freighter flights will operate from Frankfurt to Rome and from European hubs to Algiers, strengthening Europe-Africa cargo links. From 7th February 2026, Rome Fiumicino joins Lufthansa Cargo's regular schedule, with the Frankfurt-Rome route operating once a week on Saturdays as flight LH8344, continuing from Rome to Istanbul and Munich. Since December 2025, A321 freighters have served Rome on an ad hoc basis to meet high demand. Customers can connect to over 120 destinations via Lufthansa Cargo freighters, ITA Airways cargo capacities, or road feeder services. The airline's network now serves 22 destinations with 4 A321 freighters backed by 18 B777 long-haul freighters and partner belly hold capacity. Hubs in Frankfurt, Munich, Vienna, Brussels, and Rome support fast, flexible connections to around 350 destinations worldwide. Cathay Cargo has successfully transported around 60 elite show jumping horses from Europe to Hong Kong for the Longines Hong Kong International Horse Show, taking place at Asia World Expo from 30 January to 1st February 2026. The horses were flown on a chartered Boeing 747 freighter from Liège, Belgium, using Cathay Cargo's live animal solution, designed to ensure safe, stress-free journeys for high-value animals. The operation marks Cathay Cargo's return to supporting the International Equestrian event, following the success of last year's show. Specialist teams managed the 12-hour flight, with temperature-controlled conditions and spacious stabling aboard the aircraft, helping the horses arrive calm and ready to compete. Liège was chosen for its central location in Europe and well-equipped cargo facilities, ensuring smooth logistics and safe handling throughout the journey. Hactl hosted its 15th International Forklift and Pallet Building Competition at Super Terminal 1 in Hong Kong, with teams from 10 international airlines competing. The event focused on operational safety and core logistics skills, including forklift driving and pallet assembly under IATA standards. Around 300 spectators watched as participants from Air Canada, Cargolux, China Southern, Emirates Sky Cargo, EVA Air, Finnair, IAG Cargo, Japan Airlines, Nippon Cargo, SF Airlines, and Hactl demonstrated precision and efficiency. Japan Airlines took the overall champion title, winning the forklift competition, forklift driving safety award, pallet building competition, and best steering team. Hactl acting CEO Michelle Choi said the event underscores the company's commitment to safety and operational excellence across the air cargo industry. Government and industry representatives, including officials from Hong Kong's transport, labor and safety authorities, attended to witness and support the competition. Roland Weil has been appointed as Vice President of Business Development at Worldwide Flight Services for its e-commerce and freight forwarder handling services in Germany, strengthening its Frankfurt leadership team. The move supports WFS's expansion at Frankfurt Airport, including 2 new warehouses and office buildings in Cargo City South, designed to handle up to 100,000 tons annually and boost capacity for freight forwarding, trucking, and e-commerce clients. Weil brings 4 decades of experience in aviation and air cargo, having held senior sales roles at Air Canada, Delta Airlines, and Fraport. He was the founding managing director of Air Cargo Community Frankfurt EV, and most recently served as Vice President Sales Cargo at Frankfurt Airport, where he helped expand the city's air freight operations and developed close ties across the international cargo sector. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
From the Strat Times, presented by Hactl. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.